All right.
Okay.
You guys ready to start?
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're gonna play some Psychonauts. We're back at it. This is technically part 5. We're gonna pick up where we left off, which is GOGGALOR's.
Yeah, we're kind of getting. I think we're getting close to as far as I've played of the game.
Look at
I
this.
definitely played this. Definitely did the underwater.
I think there's an extra life up here.
Maybe you already got it.
So, just to catch you guys up, where we are in the narrative of the game, the kids are getting kidnapped, there's something suspicious going on in the city, and then Lily, Raz's totally not girlfriend, she was snatched by a giant lungfish. And then so we chased him to the bottom of the lake, and God, when I recite the plot of Psychonauts, it makes me like it even more. Chased him to the bottom of the lake, and when we cornered him, we found that he had a chip planted in his head, or she had a
cornered
chip.
him.
Not
my popcorn.
Oh, when we cornered her, we found that she had a chip planted in her head, and when we went inside, this is what we found.
Excuse me, were you talking to me?
Ow! My ears!
I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
It's like me. This is like when you're playing Overwatch and you're chirping about it. That's like me.
He's dead.
You fell asleep the other day. I was playing
Don't
Overwatch.
worry. Every member of the resistance is prepared to die.
I play Overwatch nice and quiet, like I'm not like Lawrence. I don't slam my mouse or shout.
He brainwashed and enslaved almost everyone in Lungfishopolis.
See? Sometimes when you get inside other people's heads, the story isn't always as it appears on the surface.
For a girl called Lily.
This game has morality.
Archives might
You
have
can
some
learn a
information
lesson.
about your young girlfriend, Goggalor.
I don't know if she's really my girlfriend. I mean, I think she.
I only meant that she is your friend who was a girl, Goggalor.
See?
To access the archives, we must first destroy the broadcast tower Kochamara uses to control the populace.
Check. I'll go smash that then.
Wait, Goggalor. In order to reach the tower,
call him
you'll need to
Goggalor 'cause he
pass
has
through that
goggles.
wall of lasers. But you'll
I
never
didn't
make
get that.
it through the lasers without our
I didn't
help.
catch that.
So are you gonna start helping soon?
I'm gonna
First,
get a
I
new
need
cool
you to
power.
do something for the resistance. Punch a hole in that prison and free my comrades.
Unlock a bunch of prisoners, you say? No problem.
What are they supposed to be?
They're little lungfish.
Oh, those lungfish are very militant.
Well, they're the
They're the
resistance.
resistance, yeah.
Right. We stole the shield power module from Kochamara.
It's the perfect voice for that guy.
For you.
Maybe do you think someday someone will say that about a toilet in Psychonauts 2?
No.
Get more powers.
What's his power?
So this is shield power. See? Make shield.
Hey, is this gonna upset Kochamara and all your little brainwashed neighbors?
No.
Disney 60 is that Disney's like 60th anniversary special?
They've been around. Disney's been around for a lot longer than
So,
60
knocking
years.
down the prison and then breaking this laser shield thing?
What is Disney
Nobody's
60?
gonna get mad about
Is that a tie-in with WWE Fastlane and UFC 138?
But what is even an entire navy of lungfish against
I'll
the
look
might
up
and
Disney
revolutionary zeal of GOGGALOR?
Wait, what name?
Meet us at
Is
the
it
dam,
60th
GOGGALOR.
anniversary of the
For
park?
freedom!
Well, that makes more sense. Use your psychic shield to protect some damage. Alright. See, look, they updated the HUD. Oh, I
I
didn't.
bet I opened your phone and you were Googling Slimer from Ghostbusters. Disney 60th
Not what I was
anniversary TV
doing,
special.
but I appreciate your short-sightedness in this. I was Googling slime monster. Oh, I like this. A little news
Peaceful
update.
city of Lungfish.
Elton John's on Disney 60. I love Elton John.
Gigantic monster. The terrified citizens have named Goggalor. The name
That voice sounds
corresponding
vaguely
to the
familiar,
site,
doesn't it?
dispatching its entire tank division to
When you're doing a
neutralize
100% run of this game, this
Authorities
level
say everything will return
is
to
not
normal.
frustrating, isn't the right word, but oh my god, there's so many of these things to pick up.
Yeah.
There's just hidden all over the place.
This guy needs a duffel bag tag.
I definitely played this far in the game,
Okay.
but I'm not sure beyond this how much else I played.
Yeah. Boom. Ow. My psi rank is 28.
Nathan Prince wants to know, are you actually going to be in Psychonauts 2? That's what Tim Schafer says.
I was told I was promised.
If you guys are curious, you can go on Double Fine. Does Double Fine have like the video up? Of you getting pranked?
It would probably be on their... getting pranked. I feel like it would probably be on their Twitch somewhere. Just bang! I blocked it. You know, we're gonna use telekinesis. Smash everything. God, I have to pick it all up. This is also one of the only levels in the game where Raz gets to get in water. He's afraid of water.
I gotta stop eating this.
Yeah, I know.
I'm supposed to bring it.
Yeah, I know. Oh, pick up the tank. Haha! See, you can even throw things. What I love about this game is the only level with this kind of physics and stuff, too. Get out of here, tank.
With my back.
What, sitting there?
Yeah, I got a lot of back problems, you guys.
You go to a chiropractor?
You don't want to know my life.
You don't want to hear her life. So I go in here.
I go to a chiropractor
Ow!
every 2 weeks.
If you go in, you don't use the shield, then you get blasted. But what happens when you go in? You do use the shield. Boom! Alright. Oh, shit. Ow.
Yeah, you know, I didn't do this part because I don't remember.
You getting this power up?
I don't remember using the shield.
You gotta
I don't
use the
remember
shield.
going. I remember going through the city.
Maybe you saw me do it.
No, I remember playing through the city.
Oh, I'm so close to a new sub high rank. So you, maybe you got to the point you didn't know to do the shield.
No, that's not.
Look, I'm free.
Probably just lost interest.
That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. Why are you creeping over my shoulder like this?
Do it for my back.
Freedom! So, this big monster, is that the best you could do? We were short on time, and he is good at smashing things.
See, because the dam is too high, so the only way for me to get to
The
the top
dam's
of
too
it
damn high.
is to jump off the blimp.
Sorry about him, GOGGALOR. He's been in prison a long time. He's the only pilot the
Why did they let them wear
Resistance has,
headbands
and
in
he
prison?
has an excellent plan. Meet us at the dam so we can put it into action.
See? Watch this. He's gonna fly the blimp over there. And then you can bounce off the blimp. First I need to find the safe. Hidden back here. Look, it's a mini safe. Lungfish Opolis under siege. Oh, look, happy lungfish. Look. Who's that guy? Oh, it's Coach Hamera. And then he has the people start working. He builds a city.
Are these lungfish communists?
Well, there's definitely something up with Lungfishopolis.
There's always something good going down at Mr. Sub. It's for my Canadian friends.
Please keep the Canadian stuff to a minimum, please. Grab that cobweb.
Oh, is this a sweater? You cold?
I was, actually. We were out.
We went to the beach and we took Benson and we walked along the boardwalk. Because he likes the fish smell. Reminds him of his mom.
Have any of you watching, have any of you not seen the video of Benson getting a bath yet?
I would encourage people to watch that.
At least it's like, you know what would be really funny? If Benson got embarrassed taking a bath and put it on the internet. You coming at me, bro? Oh shit, laser beam! Got a super laser gun. Oh, I destroyed her bait shop.
Where's she gonna bait?
Well, things have gotten a little embarrassing for GOGGALOR. Recently surfaced information has strongly linked the previous
Propaganda. What they're doing is propaganda right now.
common low-life criminal. Earlier tonight, GOGGALOR broke some of his jailhouse cronies out of the slammer so they could enjoy a night.
I mean, I didn't really verify to make sure that all of the people I was breaking out of that jail were
Some of them
like
could have been
resistance
murderers.
fighters or pedophiles, sex offenders,
Beloved Navy has come up with a
racist lungfish. What's this guy doing? Like rolling on the side.
Awkward Spaceman is in the chat and says, Elise, who is hotter, James or the Prime Minister of Canada?
Oh, don't ask her
It was
that.
Justin Trudeau. I mean, James is a very handsome man, but Justin Trudeau believes in women's rights.
Not all the same.
Man, Justin Trudeau is a pimp.
Watch out for the laser beam.
That guy is great. I think a lot of people were very skeptical because he did not have you know, major political
Boom.
leg to stand on, and also the nepotism of his father being one of the most famous prime ministers in Canadian history. That being said, I think that he has the right mindset to keep the country on track, because there was a little bit of this inching, creeping feeling of conservatism flowing in.
How do you feel about the fact that modern democracy is starting to resemble, Dynasty? How do you feel
Like the
about
show
that?
Dynasty?
No, like a dynasty, like
Dynasty,
passed
sorry,
down
'cause you
from
got the
father
Trudeaus
to
in
son.
Canada, you've got
The Bushes
the
here.
Bushes, the Obamas,
The
the
soon-to-be
Clintons.
Obamas. There are the Clintons potentially. Does it feel to you like democracy is being changed in some sort of way?
Lust for mayhem that seeps of the twisted
Milt Jackson wants to know if you speak French.
creature.
Yeah, you know, a little bit.
Go ahead. Let's count to 100.
Violence in all a 100% monster proof. Not get caught stealing children.
See, don't get start killing.
And democracy is more than... democracy is a very complex concept. It is more than just... it is more than just a person in a family holding power.
Shouldn't it be though? Is that a reflection on modern politics, or is it because we're stupid voters and we only know like celebrities? So like you know, we're just looking for the Kardashians.
I think recognition is important.
That's when you see a name.
But I don't think that it's any different than the Kennedys being in power 50 years ago. I don't think it's any different than if Robert Kennedy had not been assassinated and he might have been president of the United States. So I don't know that it's necessarily a 21st century development.
That's true.
As Sleazyco points out, that is no different than the Hart Dynasty.
That's true
It's like
as well.
wrestling. And there's nothing wrong with the wrestling dynasty.
Well, I mean, the difference is that wrestling is a private organization. It's a private commercial organization, so it makes sense that wrestling would be passed down from parent to son, because that happens in business all the time. But I got a new power, just so you know.
Oh, what'd you get?
I don't know yet. Uh-oh. You shoot at me. Hurry.
I guess with the political culture, it's much easier to gain access and to meet the right people if you already have that internal connection. That being said, I mean, Jeb Bush was just running for president. That didn't help him whatsoever.
I mean, you need to have something else, I guess.
Yeah,
as well.
I guess. So, Hillary Clinton, say what you will about her, but I think she'd make a great president.
Ooh. Incendiary statements.
And
Political talk now.
it is shameful that the United States is one of the remaining countries in the developed world that has not had a female in power.
Leader. Well, I mean, it's because American women are, bitches and stuff. That's why I always date outside the country. I pride myself as the kind of person who dates outside the country. Climb this building.
Yeah, Jeb Bush did drop out, but I regardless of whether he stayed in the race, Jeb Bush was running for president.
He was not a front runner.
Not a front runner, but that's the question you have to ask: is the family name enough? And no, it clearly wasn't, because Jeb Bush. It wasn't.
Well, but here's
enough.
the interesting thing, though. He's still governor of one of the most heavily populated states in the United States.
Yeah, so is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's true. But at least he was the first. He came from a foreign land. I don't have the right answer. I
think there are probably a lot more relationships in politics than we realize. Someone's cousin is,
Mm-hmm. They're just. I mean, my guess is that when it comes to politics, it seems like getting a job doing politics, everyone probably realizes this is a sweet deal. They're like, you got to try this, bro. So they try it. They do it. Look, I can do this. Yeah. And look, I'm running on this thing. Look how cool.
You're like one of those acrobats who South Beach.
Cirque du Soleil. Has anyone ever done tandem yoga with their loved one?
With their lover.
If you have, please let me... Oh, I found one accidentally. Alright. So generally what happens, you find one safe, and the second safe gives you more backstory. So this is the
yeah,
story
so
of the
let's watch
lungfish.
the TV.
We saw the story of the brain, which
Yeah.
is that this guy comes up and teaches them how to be a thing. But maybe this is the story of the actual lungfish. Sitting down there watching TV.
Oh, he got caught. He just wanted to watch the tube.
Experimented on. Monster. Sent out. See? You get a little bit more backstory. It's not always what you imagine it was.
WDH Ryan says, at least, do you ever catch yourself saying A since moving to the States? I was never an A person.
No, I don't allow that.
I was never an A person before moving to the United States.
You're more of a B type.
I always say B. I say, oh, you want to go to the hockey game, B?
Did you say that?
I mean, I
How
don't
many-
say it anymore. I used to.
How many hockey games have you been to in your life?
One. In America.
You never went to a single hockey game?
We're
No, I
here
never
to
went to Leafs
star
game.
the popular sitcom
So have you been to 2 in your life and 1 was in America?
Buddy, what's your take on the GOGGALOR situation? Is he just
I skated at Maple Leaf
misunderstood?
Gardens once.
Famous child star hates GOGGALOR.
I hate GOGGALOR. I can't imagine any one of my fans siding with the monster. He hates everything lungfish care about.
Power up.
Air,
Look, they're dropping
water,
planes on me.
family,
The progression of this level is too difficult.
You'll be happy to know that the Navy has decided to pull out what they're most famous for.
Yeah.
They're dicks.
Airplanes. So rest assured, we can all look forward to GOGGALOR's imminent death.
We're kind of missing it, but there's been a story progression here.
Who was my fake head of Blizzard that was supposed to be the counterpart to Gabe Newell?
Gabe Cruel.
Gabe Cruel. I created the character. His name is Gabe Cruel.
Didn't I come up with the name
No,
Gabe Cruel?
you said Gabe Cruel, but then I expanded on what he is.
You just made up something for what he is. I came up with the name Gabe Cruel.
You gotta check yourself. Gabe
Gabe
Cruel is the head of Blizzard, and he like combs his hair to the other side. Like Gabe Newell combs his hair one way, Gabe Cruel combs
Does he have
the
a
other
beard?
way. No,
He's really
beardless.
skinny.
Beardless. He likes to emulate a young Gabe Newell.
Uh-huh.
We've decided to maintain our position out here.
Just until you clear the area of all hostiles.
We gotta destroy these planes.
For insurance reasons, GOGGALOR.
Yes, that, and for freedom.
Jeez.
Ghost of Mr. Perfect for president. He would do everything perfectly. I loved Mr. Perfect, but he had a little bit of a pig nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always liked how he would flick his toothpick.
Yeah, that was Mr. Perfect's signature.
That's what he did.
Alright.
It was.
Did he have I mean, Razor Ramon did that.
Mr. Perfect would come out, he'd spit it into his mouth and then flick it. Ow! Damn it! Climbed all the way up there.
I don't remember Mr. Perfect.
Oh my God,
Mr. Perfect
come on.
having a,
Chat, help me out
having a
here.
toothpick.
He would take his toothpick and he'd swat it away.
I didn't go to college, I went to university. That's what we call it in Canada. At least if you had to raise one baby Muppet as your own child, who would you choose? Oh.
Skeeter,
No.
so she wouldn't fall on hard times.
I would have to raise Rolf,
Oh, that's a good one.
because Rolf was... Jim Henson always voiced Rolf, and he was kind of Jim Henson's favorite. So when Jim Henson died, there was a hiatus where Rolf didn't
Ow.
speak in any Muppet film. You know, in remembrance
He would
of
just
Jim
stand
Henson. So
there.
I feel like, you know, Jim Henson died, and then Ralph was kind of
Left
on
behind.
his own and needs someone to, you know.
You know, the saddest thing about it is that, like, they were like, oh, well, we need Kermit. Someone else has to do Kermit. But we can do without a Rolf. That's what makes it sad.
No, I don't think that's what it was.
That's what was said, quoted.
I think it was because
That's what
Ralph
Tom
was his
Henson
favorite.
said.
Tom Henson. His son's Brian Henson.
Yeah, I know. This is Tom. Boom.
Are we going? If Lamoxel says, "Are you guys going to play Layers of Fear?" We did play Layers.
We already
of
played
Fear.
it, bro. Where was you?
We streamed last Tuesday. We streamed all of Layers of Fear, and we played the whole thing from the beginning. We thought that our saves from we previously played would carry over, but because the game got so many updates, the team, you know, negated all the original
Yeah,
saves.
they turned it into a new game, kind of, so
Yeah.
it
So
made more sense to do that.
we played the whole thing, and then it is going to go up on YouTube in 2 parts. So
Hello, health guy.
the first part might go up
In the next couple days.
Monday, tomorrow, or Tuesday.
Which, if you're watching this video on YouTube, isn't going to make any sense. It'll already be up.
But yeah, it'll only be 2 parts. It was, a long stream, but we just want to make it easier to
Yeah,
watch.
it's like a total 2+ hours. But there we go. Okay.
Someone in the chat asked why you have 27,000 followers but only 1 mod. I think I'm your only 1 mod, right?
Yeah, I think you are.
I guess the thing is that you guys are all pretty cool and nobody ever, starts shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I've never seen a problem in your Twitch chat.
I'll be honest with you, one of the main reasons, too, is that we don't stream regularly. We don't, have
Yeah.
regular stream obligations. So, we don't know how much we would need that, and we wouldn't want someone to be like, oh no, I missed that one stream that you did, and I'm your mod. It's like, it doesn't matter. And then the reason number 2 is because I really don't like how Twitch makes you sign up. Like you have to go into the chat and go /mod and then the person's username. It just means that I don't think of it. If I'm sitting there, I don't think of it.
Someone
So
else
laziness is
in the
the answer.
chat, sorry I missed your name, Rufus King 11, I think,
Rufus Sewell.
asked if we played Firewatch yet, and we did play Firewatch.
Yeah.
I think it's an experience worth playing.
Let's go Jamara.
But he looks like somebody I'm familiar with, though. Why would that be?
I don't know. Look at
That's
those sweet
strange.
moves. Look at those sweet moves. Fight. The last time I did this, I had a lot more powers. I was a higher level, and I just ruined him. I don't remember what the strategy is.
I know it's you in there, Coach. I don't know where you're broadcasting from, but I'm gonna find out and make you show me.
Can't afford to lose this. People are watching. This is your game, Be embarrassing.
The only word you're gonna need is ouch.
Ow.
The question, will we play Lovers in Dangerous Space-Time again?
Okay.
We did play it some more off-stream,
Ah.
but it was getting harder and harder. We were enjoying it, though. I would love to play more of that
Got
game.
him. So I need to wait until when it does the laser beam. When it does the ram, I have to dodge. When it shoots the laser beam, I shoot him.
Someone else asked if we were playing The Witness anymore, or finished it. I picked it up yesterday, briefly, and, did a couple.
It's
I
just.
went to back to an area and did a couple.
I was mentioning. I thought when we were his on a Funhouse video, we were playing The Witness. Oh no, he stole my powers. I was playing The Witness and fell asleep in the middle of a puzzle. Ow.
I think it's a good game.
Yeah, I do too.
Early intricate combination. 4-2 avoid area attack. Mighty round ground vision. 4-2
No. Area effect.
avoid area attack.
Oh!
Mighty
Oh, you're dead.
Ah! Damn it.
Oh. That's embarrassing. This is really
Not
your
really.
game.
I'm not embarrassed. I had like 3 brains of health. I have to pick up my shit. I don't have the stuff yet. Need fire. Come here. There you go. Shot him.
I'm not the greatest at video games, and I never purported to be. So sometimes people are like, "Oh, you're shitty at video games," and it's like, never said.
Well, here's the sad truth. We all have jobs that we're at for 50 or 60 hours a week, and so we don't play video games for our job. Sit down maybe for an hour or 2 a day to play some sort of shitty old demo disc game that Adam just plays and no one else plays, and then we don't ever get to play anything. So.
round ground vision.
Okay.
Mighty round ground vision. 4-2 avoid area attack.
That's punch him.
Overly intricate combination.
Punch him. They got it now. He's up. Ooh. Watch out now. Haha, I shot it back at him. Dodging him.
Oh, someone asked earlier if there was any game that we're looking forward to this year.
Overwatch.
I mean, I guess I'm looking forward to No Man's Sky. I'm trying to think of... Oh, Mirror's Edge 2. I'm looking forward to.
Got him.
And I am also looking forward to replaying Twilight Princess in HD.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to doing that.
Are you gonna play through the whole game again?
Yeah.
You even go through the dungeons and get the suit of armor that eats all your rupees?
I had that when I
was cheap.
I don't think I got it the second time I played.
I was cheap, and then I would refuse to pay the rupee fine, and then I would just go.
Finally. Okay, Tower.
I think the wallet's bigger in this one. So is this the end of the level?
Well,
Yeah.
he was evil,
Beat him up.
but he did build a lot of roads.
See? Infrastructure's good. He was evil, but he built a lot of roads. I see you. Look, he's over there. Ford Crawler's over there. He's like, hey, I got a power for you. Yeah, I know.
Oh, 100% Optimus Prime wants to know what our favorite board games are. So my favorite board game right now is this game that I waited. So I read about it like a year and a half ago. It was a Polish board game. And it was called like Tajemich Domotsuo, something like that.
You always just make up.
I
Not
don't
make
remember,
it
I don't
up, but
remember what
like you
exactly
don't. You've told so many people about it, but you never actually look it up again.
I don't know.
It gets weirder each time.
But anyway, so I read about this board game, that board game, and I was like, oh my gosh, this sounds really awesome. Basically, you go to this house where there was a murder, and one person plays as the ghost, and then the rest of the players play as psychics that have gone there to try to figure out who killed the aforementioned ghost. And the ghost can't talk while you're playing, but they can only give you hints, which are in these very abstract cards. And so I was like, this game looks awesome, and then I looked into like ordering it, but it would have cost me like $100 to order the Polish version, and then I would have had to like have a translation guide and everything because I would be able to use the actual like native instructions. So I waited a really long time, and then finally it came out this past October in the American version, which is called Mysterium. And so if you see Mysterium, it's a really, really fantastic game, and I love it. And it was funny because like we were talking to Freddie Wong, and he was like one of the few people that like knew of the Polish version of this game. And it was also really funny because I had been talking about it to Ian for like a year, and I was like telling Ian like, I'm so excited for this game. It sounds really, really cool. And then the game comes out, the time rolls around and the game comes out, and he messages me and he's like, the game's come out, a couple weeks before, and he's like, I got this cool new game called, where you play as a ghost and like whatever, and I was like, it's called Mysterium. I've been telling you about it for the past year. And he was like, oh, because he doesn't listen to my speak.
That
What?
You really was trying to get that out of you for a while there, huh?
I'm sorry, excuse me. Maybe I'll move to a country where I'm
Just
not
like it was like the slightest prompt, and you're like, let me tell you a story.
Well, I love this game. I really enjoy it. But I also like Pandemic. We play Pandemic with our friends quite often, I guess.
There's a Civilization board game that's super complex. It's basically Civilization 4 in board game form, and so I like that game a lot. But it takes a really long time to set up, and no one ever wants to play it with me for like 6 hours.
I've organized like
Omega Virus
Civilization board game for him.
Omega Virus is pretty good. I haven't played it since I was a kid.
James is a bully. Thank you.
What a magic.
What other board games? Clue 2 is great. Have you ever seen Clue? Night at the Museum, or no, what is that?
Night at the Museum.
I forget what it's called.
Look, I made it. I made it across the lake.
Probably wrap it up. What other board? I mean, I just got this.
Oh, nice bracelet.
This like
a mystery.
Around Christmas, I got this card. Not really a board game, but it's called Black Stories. It's not what you think, but
I'm just gonna run up here real quick, take a look.
Basically, like you hear this really gruesome story about how this person died, and then you can have to determine the events of surrounding their death.
What?
The Milkman.
I'm with the Psychonauts.
That doesn't fit in. That doesn't fit in at all.
Betrayal at House on the Hill is great.
That does look a good game.
Avalon, we play Resistance. Coup is great. Dominion's good. Munchkin's good. Once Joel, like, not DM'd, but he kind of, like, guided a game of Munchkin for us. Which is the best time I've ever played it. I've seen Metal Gear Risk, but never played it.
Yeah, I want to play it. It was on my Amazon wish list forever.
I've played Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride is fun. Most board games are fun. There's a couple obscure board games that we have. What is the Harbor game?
Oh, Cargo Noir.
Cargo Noir is good.
Boss Monster.
Elise and I and our friend Dan are up to nothing.
Good friends.
Up to nothing. Look, I got new power. Invisibility. Good night, sister.
Okay.
Settlers of Catan is fun.
I'm just gonna do this, and then that'll be the end.
Oh no, you're out
And
of
then the next time we'll be going to see another cool level. This is basically for the rest of the game. I'm gonna be going, and this next level is a really cool level, except for the last level. But this is too scary.
I gotta stand up my back.
What's wrong with your back?
I'm old.
Fuck, you can't see me. Got him.
Anyway, this was supposed to be a short stream.
It is a short stream. All we did was finish that one level.
Sorry, guys.
But yeah, we're gonna finish up this last little tutorial here, and that'll be the end of it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this mini stream.
Thank you for watching.
Why are you yawning? It's 6 o'clock.
Tired. It's
6 p.m. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. This is a fun time, and we're gonna keep going through Psychonauts. And next up, we're gonna be heading into the Milkman universe. It's super awesome level, crazy design, and it should be fun. So I will see you guys next time. I disappeared.